Oh my god, I'm tired. I was all up and excited and ready to do this, and by the time I got done setting everything up, I'm like, oh, I need a nap now. So if I fall asleep during this, you've been fair warned or full warned or however they say it. You've been warned, pretty much. Damn. Yes, it's Easter. I've got nothing better to do on Easter. Well, we're gonna eat dinner in like 3 hours. Hopefully, this will only last about 2 hours. I'm really slow, as I am with most things I do. But I see we got a few people in chat that are actually have nothing better to do also, so I don't feel half bad. Hold on one second. Dun dun dun. Of course, we got the usuals here. But for those that are not regulars, you're probably wondering, what's happening? This is a vape channel. Yes, it's a vape channel, but I still like to do guitar stuff every once in a while, so that's why today's kind of like a today's like a Easter special, if you will. What's going on, everybody? Woo, I'm hot too. Can you guys hear the fan in the background? Hopefully not. I got it turned down like super low. I like attempting to set up my own guitars, but I kind of bore myself, so I hate doing them by myself. So I usually like to be in Zoom when people are hanging out, or in this case, go live and kind of hang out with people in chat. So it is going to be a shit show about an hour or two long, just screwing around, setting up guitars, or not guitars, but one guitar, because if I had to set up all my guitars, I'd be sitting here probably for about a week. And Alpha Kenny, thank you, sir. He loves guitars. There we go. We're halfway home. Thank you, Emil. So that's what we're going to do. And then everyone always says, why don't you ever play your guitars? I do play them. I just don't play them on the internet. I thought you gave your Zoom... Yeah, I did get my Zoom room up, but we hang out in Chuck's Zoom room. I bought mine for a month. What's up, Billy? Joe, Michael, Chad, Craig, Emil, Leo. Yeah, I gave it up, but we still hang out in Chuck's room every night at like 7. Terry. We know Terry ain't doing nothing on Easter. Kenny, Craig. Dude, I got the craziest message today. And I don't even want to talk about it because the guy might be watching. But if you guys are members of the Fagan's World Facebook group, holy hell. Yeah, that's a little creepy. That's real creepy. But he was going to pay me, I guess I could talk about it. He wanted to pay me $50 for a penis picture. And he was serious. He wasn't joking either. He was being dead serious. And I could have just easily went on Google and just, but yeah, I don't think I want to play around with that. Gotta have something to drink. Gotta have something to vape. Unless you smoke, you could smoke. If you do drugs, you could put out a line on your guitar neck and snort that real quick. There goes the video, by the way, probably getting pulled as we speak. What's up, fat guy? Even though he's not technically fat. So we got a bunch of angles going on here, so you're not just looking at me. We got angle 1. We got angle 2, which isn't the greatest. Then we got the best angle, which is angle 3, which is, I think, a pretty good angle. So we're going to look at all these little... Oh, wait, hold on. We got 4 angles. I'm sorry. And number 4 is the movable angle. Da, 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 da. Hi. So with this angle, we get to see, like, details. So it's my phone, but at least we'll get to get, like, detailed shots of everything. I got my little tackle box. You could buy this at Menards for $24. I guess we could just get into it, right? What's weird about using the iPhone as a camera on OBS is you don't get to see on your screen what you're shooting at. You got to look at your monitor, which is the craziest thing. I don't know why it's like that. But we'll go through all this stuff. This is just stuff like I've collected over the, I don't know, years or so. But I bought it all on Amazon. Nothing fancy. Just cheap tools to use. Some cleaners and... Oh, all that. And we got some, I don't know what is this called? Is it called naphtha or napalm or whatever the hell it's called? We got some of that. We got some blue tape. We got some spray, some cleaner. We got some greases, some oils. We also have the best oil of them all, which is this one right here. This is the one I use actually for personal use, and you can see I do a lot of masturbating because it's half empty. But it comes with a nice pump, so you could pump it directly on your shaft. And you can tell tonight's, or this evening's, or this afternoon's live is not going to be that serious. So, back to the main, right? Dun, dun, dun. A lot of button presses going on here. Woo! I need a camera guy. All right. Pause. Thank you. I want to learn guitar better to get women. Good luck on that one. Playing guitar will not get you women, that's for damn sure. You need money or you need length or girth. You need one of the two. If you're not hung or if you don't have a fat wallet, chances are you're probably going to end up paying for it. Learn Oasis, about 4 chords. Yeah, those are 4 very hard chords. Oasis don't play around with that power chord shit. They do that crazy ass, like, using the thumb and everything else. You're looking amazing today. This shirt is actually too... The shirt's too, like, small. Look, it's, like, tied around my belly. When I go like this, look at that. Too small. I like shirts where I can raise my arms and my belly stays put. What's up, Skrelly? How you doing? He says, what the fuck? I didn't plan on going live, but I figure I'm going to restring and why not just fuck around, right? I used to play the drums when I was younger. I wanted to be Karen Carpenter singing and drumming. Who's Karen Carpenter? Why does that name ring a bell? This is actually, I don't know what this is, what size this is, but it shrunk. Anyways. What's up, Jennifer? Proper coils. This guitar is not disposable, sadly enough. Alright, I'm going to begin somehow. I'll take breaks for, the obvious vape. G2 still better. What? G2 what? What are we talking about? G2? G2. I almost thought they said pinochle. Piccolo. Piccololo? Piccololi? What the hell is piccolo? Pinochle? Piccololo? Ernie Ball? No, you know what? That's one thing I forgot to grab. Holy shit. I got everything set up, and I forgot to grab the goddamn guitar strings. Holy shit. Thanks for reminding me. The most important thing of all. And I forget. So I'm kind of doing this. Oh shit. We just almost had a huge disaster. I'm doing this with the kind of the noob in mind. The newbie, the dummy. Because I'm still like somewhat new to setting. Usually I would take it to a shop and pay, like, they usually range anywhere from like $25 to $80 to do a guitar setup. But after you have watched so many videos and tried things for so long, after a while you kind of want to do it yourself. So that's where I'm at. None of this shit I say right now is like set in stone. You could do it however you want to do it. But this is the way I do shit, and it works for me. So maybe you'll learn something, maybe you won't. Hell, maybe you'll teach me something in the comments section if you're watching the replay. I'll be using 10 through 46 strings. Da, 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 da. We got a 3-pack there. Thank you. Floyd Rose, you gotta be nuts. We'll be here for fucking 3 weeks for stringing that thing. I would never go live. Why are there just loose strings in here? Bear with me. We'll have the occasional special guest, Angela. Hi. Because she's washing clothes. What cage are these? We got the important tools on hand. We got the regular glasses, well, kind of regular, for reading text. We got the bifocals for reading shit up close. And then when we're extremely blinded out by really small stuff, we got the Skrelly Special right there. Yep, I'm loaded up. It's glasses. I got glasses for glasses. Da, 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 da. These are Dines. Da, da, da. I prefer 10. I don't know. I prefer, depends on the guitar. Les Paul, usually 10s or 11s, but lately my fingers prefer 10s. Ooh, these are 11 through 49. No, we're going to do 10s. What's the difference? Well, thinner gauge, thicker gauge. If you play harder and hit the guitar hard, you will probably want a heavier gauge. If you're light-handed, then you probably want a lighter gauge. And if you want to, what are these? 10 through 48. Never tried these. Heavy core, whatever the hell that means. There we go. Those are the strings today, folks. Da, 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 da. Streamlabs is there. What's up, Gary? Streamlabs is always here with us. He's a huge supporter of the channel. I want to play guitar like the girls in the metal band, and the metal band Love Bites. Actually, what about the chicks in, well, I don't even know if they're still around, Kitty. I used to love those women in Kitty. I don't think they still are still, I mean, I know they're still around, but I don't think the band is still around. What am I doing? I gotta make sure I put shit back exactly where I got it, because if I don't, I'll lose everything. Are you gonna play some tunes a bit of Pantera maybe? If we have enough time, yes. Dinner will be done, I think like 3, 4. So long as I have this done by then, that'd be yes. Can't guarantee that though, because you know me. All right, where do we begin? I'm not sure. Always get one of these. I know you think it's just being lazy. You could just get one of these. Little string winder. But man, it's so much easier when you could just hold the string in place and just use the little drill. It just makes things so much easier. Da-da, da-da. Not sure how loud that is on camera, but oh, we should probably do a little dive down, right? Da-da. There we go. Da-da, da-da-da. Da-da. Luckily, I have installed locking tuners on this Les Paul, so I don't have to go through the hassle of tying the string or wrapping the string around and all the other shit. What's up, Ray Ray? I'm just here to listen to you play. Well, you might be here for a long time. All right. What am I doing? I don't know. Here we go. So, you know what? It'd be nice if I can move this over. What if I can move this onto the floor? Will that work? Oh, oh, I broke something. My ass is hanging out. Holy shit. All right, that might be a little... That might be a little better. Da-da-da. I'm going to try to move this over. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da. There we go. Not really that much better, but I wish I could take the strap off. Strap on, strap off. But I like to screw my straps on permanently. Not permanently, but you know what I mean. That way you never have to worry about your strap ever popping off. I know they have strap locks, but strap locks stick out way too far and they're really annoying. So by doing it this way, you simply just take a washer and just put it around the strap button. The strap will never come off unless you unscrew it. The only annoying part to that is when you do something like this, you got to deal with the goddamn strap dangling around. If I miss anyone, happy Easter. Yeah, happy Easter, everybody. I forgot about that. Happy Easter, whether you celebrate it or not. Happy Easter regardless. There you go. All right. Shut your mouth. We gonna cut. Can we see? We can see. I guess we can see. Clippity clip clip. 2. Clip 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Go on Amazon. Get some decent little guitar snips. You could buy wire cutters, but this comes in handy right here. And also it's got a string stretcher on it. Right there on the very end, which I'll show you what that does later on. Easter is woke. That's strong right there. Did I cut this? Ooh, we're stuck in the knot. Look at that. Oh, no. All right. Da 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 da. And make sure you wrap these damn strings up and put them in the garbage can, because the most annoying thing is when one of these fall on the floor and you step on it. Woo-wee. Stepping on a guitar string is like pricking a coil into your finger. It is painful as shit. Actually, I think it's more painful getting stabbed in the bottom of the foot than it is the finger. Do a little, twisty twirl. Twisty twirl. Da-da-da-da. Like that. And then you get rid of them. And then at the top, these are, shit. These are the locking tuners that are such a pain in the ass to lock. Dude, I might be here all day trying to lock these tuners. Hold on, let me think. Where's my camera? Hold on. I need my little tripod mount for my iPhone so I can show you up close details. So hold on 1 second. I should have probably had this ready, but I didn't. So you're going to have to deal with it. Bear with me. This is kind of an off-the-cuff type of thing here. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? I know it's up here somewhere. I just seen it. Is that it? Oh, that ain't it. Where the fuck is it at? Son of a bitch. That ain't it. That ain't it. Dude, where the fuck is my iPhone? Oh. Ooh. 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 Found it. We're good. We're good. Take it easy. Take it easy. Nothing I hate more than watching a video of any kind that has to go into great detail with shit, whether it be a guitar video, a vape coil video, whatever, and the camera's like this far away, and they're like, okay, so what you gotta do is take this little, the camera's like fucking 6 feet away, you can't even see what the hell they're doing. That annoys the shit out of me. So I try my best to not be one of those people. And if you're one of those people, then I apologize. You know what? This might be better if I just take the case off. Once again, should have been prepared for this. Should have been, could have been, would have been. Should have been, could have been, would have been. Could have been, should have been, would have been, could have been. Did you guys know that Billie Eilish has Tourette's? Not that I'm a Billie Eilish fan, but I didn't believe it. But I watched some videos. And then I got tied into watching people with Tourette videos. Oh my god, I'm sorry, but I was laughing my ass off. Fuck shit, god damn it! This one chick, every 5 minutes, she'd be like, fuck men, fuck men. And she would just sit there and be doing normal things, and then out of nowhere, fuck men, fuck men. Like, damn, woman. Dude, I don't know. It might be kind of ignorant to say this, but I think I might love to have Tourette's. Because I would have so much fun, and I can get away with saying so much shit. And that's probably ignorant, right? It is. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, coulda, woulda. I see your background. I'm glad to see a gay guitar channel. I hate to break your heart. Alpha, I'm not sure if you're trolling me, but I'm not gay. But I do play a gay guy on YouTube. So that's with all the gay background, the dildos, and everything else. And after receiving that message earlier today, I think I might be a little bit on the gay side. Not that there's anything wrong with being gay. Wow, look at the dust on this bitch. All right, we're going to work with me here, folks. All right, just work with me. Hold on, work with me. Work with me. Ta-da. I'm trying to get this You're probably thinking, wow, this guy is fucking, he's a work of art. There we go. It's a little better, right? Nice and up close. What's annoying about these things, I don't know, it's weird the way they work, but you gotta like hold. It's a pain in the ass. I can't even explain how these work because I kind of not really sure myself. Like you kind of hold, you unscrew. I don't even know if you unscrew that. I think you just hold it. Do you unscrew it? I don't think so. Oh yeah, okay. So you got to hold it as you like. It's the weirdest fucking thing. They're like locked. There's like a cam in there that locks, but it's not your typical like unscrew method. It's really weird the way it works. And if I would have known that when I bought these, I probably wouldn't have bought them. You've got the right stuff. I like the locking tuners that just have the lock on the back. I have those on my other Les Paul. Please don't apologize in chat. Never apologize. You feel like an idiot? I do. I probably come across as looking a little bit gay, right? Come on. There we go. Don't ever buy these locking tuners because they are a pain in the ass. And locking tuners don't they don't prevent your guitar from staying in tune. Some people believe that myth that they keep your guitar in tune. They don't do that. The only point of locking tuners is to make it so the string changes are quicker and a little bit easier to change a string because you don't have to wrap it and all the other stuff. But as you can see with these, there's nothing quick about this. I'm sitting. There's nothing quick about this. This is probably longer than if I were to use regular old tuners. So if you buy locking tuners, make sure they have the wheel on the back that locks them. Don't get these goddamn Godo pieces of shit. Oh, I hate these fucking things. I just want to break. There we go. If you could just take your screwdriver and just kind of twist it, it wouldn't be such an issue, but you can't do that. I warned you ahead of time. If I remembered this, I would not have done this guitar today. All right, stay, boo-boo. Stay, boo-boo. And it's always the opposite direction of... You might want to use the correct size screwdriver, too. Come on, bitch. You could do this. You could do it. You can do it. I got faith in you. Come on. Yeah. Ooh, there you go. Twist it. Oh, yeah. Oh, keep twisting. Keep twisting. Ooh, yeah. One more. One more, then the pain's over with. Because if you think this part sucks, you wait till you put the strings on. Ooh, they're a bitch. You better be subscribed. If not, then do it now. You got a good point there, Streamlabs. You got a really good point. Why was that 2 in a row? There's probably nobody in chat. That's why it may seem like 2 in a row, but that was within a 30-minute time span, probably. Oh, God, finally done. Jesus, have mercy. Once again, don't buy these goddamn locking tuners. You'll regret it. They're like, I think when you put the strings in, if I remember correctly, they have this like auto lock feature. It's, I hate it. All right, shut your mouth. Okay, I will. What are we doing first? I don't know. What should we do first? Should we stay in this shot here? No, I don't like this shot. All right, let's go back to the, oh, I forgot we got to go this way. Man, there's way too many buttons to click. There we go. Is that a Gibson or a Gibson? It's a Gibson. A Gibson. Yeah, it's this is a 57, not an actual 19 reissue 57. I think it's like a 2019 or 2020 gold top, obviously. All right, what am I doing? I don't know. I'm gonna polish the old frets. I haven't done this before. This is the first time doing this, so this is a little time consuming, but I'm going to do my best to do it very, very quickly. And because we're dealing with a fairly semi-decent guitar, see, I don't feel like taping off the frets, though. That's the problem. It's better to tape these off when you do this, just so you don't get the shit on the fretboard, but I really don't feel like doing that because we could be here all day. You know what? I got an idea. You gotta wait 1 second. I got a Dremel tool. Forgot all about that. I could Dremel that shit. Dremel tool. Dremel tool. He's got a Dremel tool. He's got a Dremel tool. I said he's got a Dremel. I don't think it's gonna work. He's got a Dremel. Something tells me this, I don't think the Dremel tool idea is going to work. Because I have a Dremel disc, and I need like a Dremel thingy. But it won't hurt to try it, I guess, right? Will it hurt to try? Well, we'll try it, see what happens. If not, then we'll just do it the old-fashioned way with some elbow grease. Ooh, that smells nice. All right, so you need a rag, you need that, and then I don't like this down here. They have a little kit on Amazon where you can it comes with all the different shit. So this is the, which one is this? This is the dun, 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 dun. That's the fret polish. Then they, you know, in the kit they got like the guitar polish. This is like the grease for the nut and all the other shit. Focus Danielson. So what we do with this, should we dive down and get close? Dude, I need a fucking camera guy here. This is too much. Dun, 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 dun. I need a camera guy. All right. So these, it comes with the tube, and it also, hopefully you're getting a nice ass shot right now. It also comes with, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, these little fret protector things. So that way, if you want to, you know, be neat about shit, you lay that over the fret like that. Can we get in maybe a little better there? There we go. You lay that over there, and then you just kind of put this on. See, this is what takes forever because you got to do it each and every one. So I don't know. I might just do this really super quick. And then we take a sponge or whatever and just kind of, you know. But what I'm going to do, or try to do, is just put this over the top. No, that's not a good idea. Never mind. Not doing that. So I'm just going to take my little... And you'll see, look how much shit that takes off. That thing was white as hell, and now it's black. So yeah. Makes a huge difference. I mean, I guess you could do it the quick way, which is what we're going to do right now. Is I'm just going to put a little bit on this rag, and we're just going to polish it, just like a goddamn, like we're polishing a car. So with that said, do a little bit of this. La-da-da. I mean, I guess if you're in a hurry, you could do it like this, but you're not going to have a good, super good outcome. You can also use steel wool. If you got, like, what is it, the 0000 grit steel wool, you can run that across the frets. They also have, I got these right here I use. Little fret erasers. It's like an eraser. You can use that also. I use a combination of both, actually. So, oh my god. There we go. Da-da, da-da. What's he doing? What are you doing? It's a question. It's called fret polishing. Now, what's the point of doing this? Is it just so your guitar looks good? Negative. Well, it makes it look good, but also when the frets are polished and shiny and smooth, it makes it a lot more comfortable to play, because remember, when you fret a string down, the string is supposed to just hit the fret. You're not supposed to fret the string into the wood of the fretboard. So if the frets are smooth, and let's say you're, the string is gliding across this piece of, what are these, nickel? If it's smoother, it's going to just feel better. If you ever played like a really shitty guitar and it's just so uncomfortable to play, doing little things like this here and there makes it play a hell of a lot better. Like usually if you buy a cheap guitar, $200 or $300, and you do a really good setup on it, you can make it play just as good as, I'm not going to say a super high-end guitar, but like $1,000 guitar probably. I think it's all down to the setup usually. Well, I guess the parts too, but da-da. And just to show you, like, look how much shit's on the frets. And they look clean. They're not even, like right now they look clean, but they tarnish and all the other shit. I think I just spit all over myself. Mark actually knows a little bit about guitars. Yeah, a tad bit, not much. Did I watch so many goddamn videos about doing this kind of thing? And there's two ways you could, when it comes to guitar setups, there's two ways. And everyone does it different. You got the way where people measure everything. They break out all the fucking rulers and the calipers and the fine measuring tools, and everything gets measured. String height, the action, the neck, the pickups. And then you got your people who go everything by feel. So they might use a ruler just for one thing, but everything else they adjust according to feel. Like, I like the strings this high. I like the way the pickups sound this high. They don't measure shit out. And there's really no wrong or right way of doing that, but it's probably best to start measuring shit first if you're new to it, I guess, maybe, just to get familiarized with it. I did a not so good fret polishing job, but we don't want to be here for fucking 5 hours, so. And this fret polish is like a gritty kind of wax. Like, it's got, like, not sand in it, but it's got a little bit of a texture to it. So that's why it's good to kind of tape off the fretboard. If you're really anal about your guitar, like, and you don't want to, but I clean the fretboard anyway, so I'm not really too concerned about that. So I didn't do a gigantically good job, but there's the correct way, and then there's Mark's way. Yeah, so there's 3 ways. So you can measure everything, you can do everything by feel, or you could do it my way, which my way is probably going to end up being the wrong way. And that's the way we're going to learn here today, folks, is the wrong way. What can I feel like there's, I don't want to sit here all day and polish frets, but The more I polish them, the better they're looking. All right, I'm going to run through this super quick one more time. Super quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can all sing a song if you'd like. 5, 6. Ugh. The harder you can push. If you have a Dremel tool that has the correct little polishing wheel and you don't like get on it too crazy, you could just probably do this a hell of a lot quicker than using your hands. Or if you're married and you got a wife, you can get her down here to do this. But that's not an option for me because my wife tells me to go fuck off. I'm not doing that shit. All right, that's good. I'm not doing no more. Do you use lemon oil for your fretboard, or do you have... I don't use lemon oil, or I'll show you what I use in a minute, but to clean it, I use either the Napa, or Naphtha, or however the fuck you say it, or these fret wipes, which I've been using forever, and they're like, to me, they're the best thing. I have oils, but I don't... I'll show you. Hold on, I'm almost done. Let me just wipe this crap off the... Let me just wipe real quick. Wipe this off the fretboard, yes. I feel like I want to go at this with that damn... With that, I'm going to do this. Real quick. Ooh, yeah, look at that. You know what? I got an idea. There we go. No, I don't need that. Just a little buffing wheel. Hopefully that's not super loud. I'll be done in 1 second. There we go. Beautiful. Nice. All right. Could have been better, but you know what? It is what it is. Such a sad life we live. You said it. Oh, put Angela's toy away. All right. So, fretboard cleaning. So you can use the naphtha stuff. You get this like in the painting. I don't even know how to say this. I pour mine in a jar. It's the shit that comes in a metal can. That's if your fretboard's, if it's dirty as shit, don't pour it on the fretboard. Just take a paper towel, dab it in there, and then wipe the fretboard, the wood part of it off. That's if your shit's really dirty. And then you can go over it with the oil or whatever. And then when you want to polish it and condition it. Nope, that's not it. Come on. That's not it. Come on. That's it. Everyone's different. So this kit, the kit that I bought comes with that lemon oil. But I don't ever remember using this. I use these. And I don't necessarily know what the hell is on the pad itself. But I've used these for like years. And these are like the best. Because I don't know why. They're just the best. But I like to... Then I take my little fret eraser and I just, real quickly, just run across it. Because even if your hands are clean... Or even if you don't play guitar that much, frets still like oxidize and get all nasty because of the humidity in the air and the weather and the dust and the vapor if you vape. Alright, so that's done. Now, this fretboard isn't that dirty, but I'm still going to just give it a quick wipe with the naphtha or nappa. I call it napal, but I don't know what the hell it's called. I think it says it's called naphtha. And the shit smells. I should get the low odor stuff, but that's for sissies. Give it a little bit of a dab. Woo. And you would think this stuff is like horrible for a guitar, but this is the stuff everyone recommends to clean your fretboard with. I don't know why. They don't recommend to like bathe your neck in it, but they recommend to use this for the fretboard. So, can we get a what kind of shot can we get? Can we get a good shot here? Maybe we could. Let's see. La da da da. Not bad, I guess. And then all you're gonna do is just quickly just clean that shit. This is not conditioning it, by the way. This is what we're doing right now is we're just cleaning it. Alright, I'll stop singing. Ugh. Dude, YouTube should have like a background music option to where when you go live, you can hit a button and get some little background music. And look at how dirty those frets are. Woo! Yeah! The frets and the board. Dirty as shit. I play... I mean, I don't like wash my hands before I play or anything, but then again, I'm not even a real man. Like, my hands are clean all the time and they're soft. So I can only imagine if you have real man hands, how dirty it would get. Or if you're like in a real band and actually go out and play, not play in your basement, like a 5-year-old kid like I do. And then obviously once you do that, just kind of dry it off, I guess, right? Don't leave the shit on there. Just clean it, wipe it off. Yeah, there's a lot of wiping going on here, man. Yeah. Ooh, I wish I had a nurse that would wipe for me. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Naphtha will remove the natural oil from the wood of the... Yeah, I mean... I never understood why this is the recommended stuff to use, but no matter what forum you're on or whatever, this is the stuff they recommend to clean if you're cleaning it. So it's not meant for conditioning or anything like that. So after you clean it with that, you're obviously going to want to condition it. And I haven't cleaned this fretboard probably ever. I've conditioned it many times, but I never cleaned it. So that's the first cleaning. That's the first cleaning we have there, and maybe I show you how clean it look up close, yes? There we go. That looks nice and clean. Look at that. Ooh, look at that. Yep. That's beauty. Alright, don't get too excited, because we're not done. One more thing, and then we're done. One more thing, you say? Yes, one more thing. Where am I at? Am I right here? I need a cameraman. Cameraman. Now, this is where the, if you want to use that lemon oil, I recommend going on Amazon or Sweetwater or wherever you buy your shit at. And just type in fretboard conditioner and just buy the stuff that has a lot of high reviews to it. They have this stuff called lizard spit, which I heard is really good. Don't just use like a random ass bottle of lemon oil in your house, because you're not 100% sure what's in it, unless you're obviously experienced and you know what you're doing. But if you're kind of clueless like me, make sure you get whatever is made for it. Like these, like I said, they come in... The reason I like these because it's like a pre-moistened, so you don't have to grab any towels or anything like that. And then all you're simply going to do is just wipe the frets down and let it sit for like 5 minutes or so, and then wipe it off. If you see that it completely disappears after 5 minutes, you might want to do another application. But if you take care of your shit, then obviously you probably just need to wipe it once. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love the wipe. Yeah, keep wiping it. Oh, yes. Wipe it. Keep wiping. Ooh. Would you have any problems with someone wiping you? Like if, let's say if you had a girlfriend or a wife that just, for some strange reason, loved wiping ass. Like that was her thing. It didn't make her horny or anything, but she just loved to do it. And every time you took a shit, she would bug you. Like, please let me wipe you. Please, please, please. Would you feel comfortable letting your girlfriend or wife or significant other wipe you? I don't think I could do that. I can't even pee or shit in front of my wife. I gotta lock the bathroom door. And we'll cover many topics today, though that being one of them. So if you're wondering, so what does it look like after you have wiped it? Well, here you go. And you'll see how it's all kind of wet and shiny. So let it sit like that for 5 minutes. And then dry it off if it's still moist. If it's sucked it all in and your fretboard is still dry, then you're going to want to do another coat. But this, I can tell you right now, it's not going to... I keep it nice and humid down here with my guitars. And if you have a bunch of guitars or high-end guitars or whatever, and you keep them in a certain room, get a goddamn humidifier and make sure it's anywhere between 40 and 55 percent humidity in your... I think the ideal temperature is like between like 65 and 70, and humidity of between 40 and or 30 and like 50, I think. But just in that ballpark, because you'd be surprised if you don't... Where's the hell's my mouse go? If you don't have your guitar sitting in a decent room, you can do all this, and then in a week it'll be all just fucked up again. Are you trying to tell us Angela has a fetish for that? Negative. She doesn't have a fetish for that. Actually, Angela does have a weird love for like popping pimples and squeezing like pus out of pimples. Like she loves that for some reason. I don't know why. She'll puke if you clip your nails and let your nails like fling. Like she'll gag if she sees you do that. But she'll pop a pimple, no problem. Makes no sense. Too much hassle for that cheap Chinese Gibson. I wish this was cheap. Ooh, even actually this is probably better to do on the cheap Chinese shit, because it makes the cheap Chinese guitars play a hell of a lot better. Well, not maybe play better. Well, yeah, play better and feel better. So if anything, you'd probably want to do this even more if you had a cheap guitar. Because when those guitars come out of the factory, man, they are like horrible. They feel like shit when you play them. The frets are all sharp on the end and cut your fingers up. Ah, yes. We're sponsored by Dunkin' Donuts, I wish. Alright, I have a vape. A vap do y'all? If you vape or smoke, now's the time to light up. I did not send that dude a dick pic. Negative. I should have went online and just found one and sent it, but I don't want to egg him on, because you never know. I'm not about to go that route. Hell no. Yes, earlier today, for those that are not on the Facebook group, there was a dude that messaged me. Seriously, I don't think he was trolling me either, because he messaged me back in 2019 to thank me for the RDA that I came out with and how much he loved it and yada yada yada. But then whatever, 4 years later, he's like, I hope this doesn't offend you and blah 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 blah, but can I pay you $50 and can you send me a picture of your penis? I've always wanted to see it. I'm like, okay, now we're getting serious. But I think to myself, he's got to be trolling, because even if you are gay, which is totally fine, I would be the last person you want to pay to see his dick. Like, I could probably think of a million other dudes out there that I would probably, if I was in that situation, to pay to get a picture of that. But me? what? So, yeah. Man, this tripod too gets better and better every day. And if you are ST really wants that AERRTA. Now I want to get one kinda. Vape Art will have him back in a few weeks if anyone is curious. Yeah, I can't send him a fake pick and take the money. I'm not wired. Well, I used to be like that, like maybe in my 20s, but now that I'm in my 40s, I don't think I could do that. I have somewhat of a soul, a little bit of a soul. Plus, I don't want to egg him on and have him knocking on my door. So now that we're like, what are we, like 5 minutes in, 4 minutes in, whatever, you can see that it's kind of soaked in a little bit. Not too much. So all that we're just going to wipe off. Let's grab a nice... And try not to use paper towels for much of anything. Unless you're like... I don't know. Because paper towels, they tear up, they rip, and they leave like paper towel residue left behind. Grab some like towels or rags or some shit. And just give her a wiping. Kind of like you're wiping yourself. Same situation there. But do a little bit better of a job. Now, well, if I was doing this and I wasn't live, I would probably be spending a lot more time doing a lot more of this stuff. It's the problem with me when it comes to doing stuff like this or building a coil. Like, I like to try to be as perfect as possible, so it takes me forever. And then people complain like, oh my god, it takes you 4 hours to build that. Yeah, but it came out perfect. Is that, what is that? It looks like a little, is that a little crack? It better not be, because I'll go nuts. I treat this guitar like better than I do my family. And if that's a crack. Alright, what we got here? Da-da-da-da. Beauty. I mean, obviously there's going to be a little left behind, but that'll absorb in there. Where's that little... Is it right? No, it's just... I mean, it's rosewood, so it has that really open pore kind of... That... Oh, this fucking cheap-ass iPhone doesn't zoom in. That looked like a crack. Is that a crack, or is that just the I don't... That doesn't look like a crack. It looks kind of like the wood. Hold on. Hold the phone, folks. We're about to get personal here. We're about to get up close and personal. Well, at least I am. I wonder if you guys can see... Can you see through this like I can? I wonder. Let's see. I've never technically tried this. Let's see. Okay. And... Whoa, this is hard. This is really hard to do. Holy Jesus. It's all about like kind of... it doesn't really work well. Alright, never mind. I was going to say, like, can I just... can you guys see what I see through the magnifying glass? Probably getting sick from all the camera changes. But... I'm not sure if that's a crack or just the rosewood. It looks like just the rosewood. Yeah, it's not a crack. Hold on. I know we're kind of... Yeah, no, it's not... it's like... Yeah, it's the rosewood. If you look down the fretboard, rosewood, I guess rosewood is just like that. Yeah, it's like a lot of spots are... I swear that looks like... Don't mind me. I'm just talking to myself right now. Yeah, it's just really dark right there. And the... When you look at rosewood really up close, it almost looks like it's like split everywhere, but it's not. Ebony's not like that at all, but what is that? I didn't see. I just seen that. Ooh, what is that? Oh, that's never mind. Yeah, it's an illusion. Drill a hole to see how deep it is. Yeah. Usually you drill a hole to stop a crack from spreading, but A, I would not recommend drilling a hole in your fretboard, and B, it's not a crack. It's like an illusion. It's an illusion. Hold that thing up to your camera and say, I see Tommy and Jenny. Wait, what? Tommy and Jenny? Who the fuck is Tommy and Jenny? I see Tommy and Jenny. I'm trying to get it. I don't get it. I'm lost by that comment. I'm like, I'll pay you $50 not to send. Sad, ain't it? All right. I know this is probably the most boringest live for many people out there who don't play guitar, but if you happen to have just the slightest bit interest in guitar, this might be an enjoyable live for you. Like I said, I was just bored, and I said, I'll go live. On a vape channel with guitar content, no one's going to be too interested, but hey, you know, there might be some good replays. Dude, there's still, like, black shit coming off here. Dude, is like rosewood just like spew out dirt or what? Probably doesn't help that Gibson. You probably uses like shitty wood. All right, I'm done with this goddamn fretboard. That's it. I'll give you $200 for it with that crack. It's not a goddamn crack, you son of a bitch. $200. The goddamn the bridge assembly alone cost me almost $200. I got that little beautiful locking bridge on here. We didn't really do a little overview of this beauty yet. Not that, you know, many of you care, but so I got these Godo locking tuners, which I'm not a fan of these. And by the way, you'll notice that the finish has a lot of checking to it. That's how I like it. It's actually has that like distressed look to it, so that's how it comes. Anyways, bone nut, I think. Yeah, I had it swapped out. Bone nut. Pickups, swap those out. These are bare knuckle. I just forget which ones they are. The locking bridge and locking tailpiece are from, it starts with an F. God damn it, dude. I'm like clueless. I don't remember. I don't know. Just type into Google Gibson upgraded tailpiece with an F, and then find the first company that starts with an F. They're pretty popular. I have them on all my other guitars. What's nice about them is when you do string changes, or if you do anything, the bridge, this doesn't move. Typically on a guitar, once you take the strings off, this pulls up and it wiggles around and it moves and all that. These ones actually screw down and they lock into place. So once you set it, like the correct height and all that other shit, you tighten these down and it's locked into place and it doesn't move. So it's stable. And the same apply for the tailpiece also. It locks into place so that way it doesn't slide off. But more importantly, this locking will keep your tuning and your intonation pretty spot on usually. And of course, like any Les Paul, you got to take off the pick guard. That's why you see that hole right there, because I don't put the pick guard on. Because who would want a pick guard on their Les Paul? Why, right? Huh? I guess we can. Here's my other 57 right there that I sanded down. That one's got the same locking bridge, same brand pickups but different model. And then my other Chinese Les Paul that I love so much is over in the living room. This one I bought new, and that one that's on the wall I bought used. It was actually a Black Beauty at one point. But like any guitar, you get creative, you want to change things, and Does it have temp control? Yes, it does. You can screw your atomizer directly to the neck right here at the headstock, and you can start vaping off of it immediately. Dude, I'm hungry as shit. Oof. You ain't got any food? Oh, it's delicious. God damn, these motherfuckers vape good, man. If you don't own a GT4 or maybe the Tripod 2, you are missing out on what vaping is all about. God damn, why did I wait so long to re-get this thing? And that's one coil in there, man. That is a single coil at 60 watts. Holy shit, that's good. God damn, that's good. Grab my other one. That tastes so good. Hopefully you're a vapor out there and you understand. I know everybody in chat right now is vapor, but does Angela know how to play it negative? I did want her to start playing drums, learn how to play drums, so we could be like a family band, like the Jackson 5. But she refuses to learn how to play drums. She has no rhythm at all, like zero rhythm, and she's completely tone deaf. Like if you play like 2 different guitars through 2 different amps or whatever, she does not notice the sound difference at all. So she's completely tone deaf. She's far from a musician, like, you know, anything that you could ever... You can't mold her into a musician. It's impossible. And I'm not being mean about it. I'm just being honest. Some people, you know, some people are not that tone deaf and they can kind of catch on to things pretty easy. And some people just, they can't. What am I doing now? Oh, what are we doing now? We are doing the nut. Well, you know what? Before we do the nut. This guy got Tourette's or something? Negative. Make sure you get that 99-cent paintbrush so you can dust off all the areas that are like little nooks and crannies that you can't get to when you normally like wipe down your guitar, like the headstock where all the strings are, for instance. You can never clean that when the strings are on. Your pickups, your bridge, get all the dust off that bitch. That there. And if you want to take it a step further, because I always like taking things a step further, and if you really want, you can get a nice little buzz off it. Grab yourself a can of air duster. Just whatever you do, don't tip the can. Make sure the can stays upright, because if you tip it, actually, I'll teach you a little something real quick. Hold on. This can's broke. They charge almost $5 a can for this shit, and I get a broken can. What kind of shit is that? God damn this. Stay in place. Blow under the knobs right there. Switch. If you ever are playing with your volume or your knobs and you hear it crackles and sounds like shit, take a can of air duster and blow it out in there. Usually that'll fix it. But I'll teach you another thing you could do to fix that also, hopefully if you got time. Oh, a little air duster quick trick. If you want to... So this is called finish checking. So look at this. Look at the paint on here. Now if you look closely, try and get in the right light, you'll see it has like all these little like lines going through it. You probably... Can you guys see that? It's not picking up. Oh, there you go. You see all... Come on, camera. Stop screwing around. Focus. There you go. You see all that? That's called finish checking. This happens usually to guitars that are old or they sit in the closet or whatever the case may be, and people actually like that look. Me being one of them. But if you buy a guitar that it's relic, usually there's like $1,000 upcharge. What you can do if you want to check your finish like that, get a hair dryer, get a can of this, take this, tip the can upside down or sideways so it sprays out ice, spray it all over the area that you want to check until the ice forms on the body. Take a hairdryer immediately and hit that same spot with the hairdryer. You'll hear the finish start crackling, and then bam, you have that nice checking going on there. Looks nice. And if you want to take it a step further and start doing some other relicking, I have to show my... I've got to show my Explorer, because this guitar is like... I'm like I'm so proud of this. When I bought it, it was like a nice shiny black, and I think I did a amazing relic job to this. Look at this. I probably could have done a little bit better job on the pick guard, but man, this is just, look at this. Woo! Goddamn! Look how nice that is, and it's all smooth. It's not like when you run your hand across it, it's all like jaggedy and sharp and shit's flaking off. This is all super smooth, so it actually feels like it's worn in. Like it's, and it just, look at that, man. That is, if you would have got this at Gibson, you would have paid probably like an extra, well, this would be like a extreme relicking. It probably would have been like a $5,000 upcharge to get the finish done like this. I know it sounds crazy, but dude, this whole wall is like, this whole wall's crooked. Fucking pictures are all sideways and shit. Da 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 da. That's horrendous. So yeah, a lot of people look at that and they think it's ugly. They think, oh, it's ruined. It's definitely an acquired taste. But if you play a brand new guitar, you buy a brand new guitar, you play it, and I guarantee you, if you play that guitar compared to a brand new one, I bet you 9 times out of 10, the person will pick that guitar to play. It feels so much better. It's kind of like putting on a pair of underwear that you've owned for like 10 years, as opposed to like a brand new pair of underwear. Like, you always love the broken end pair. Same situation. Plus, I think it sounds better with the exposed wood, but that's my opinion. Anyways, keep your mouth shut. Now we're doing the nut. All right, nut, nut, nut. I don't know why I put this on the floor. So for the nut, we got a few things here we could do. They call these nut files, but these are not nut files. I think these are files they use for to clean the tip on a torch. You know those torches that run the oxygen and the gas? That's what we used to use these to clean the tip out. But you can use these to kind of clean the slots of your nut, or you can use an old guitar string and just kind of run it through the nut. Let's get a little bit more detailed here. I need a cameraman, thank you. You're not getting one, so don't ask. Okay, I'm sorry. Now, you don't want to grind or sand. You don't want to, put it in there and start grinding it in there. You just want to gently put it in there. This one obviously is a little too thick. So you need like a really thin one, or like I said, use a really thin guitar string. Just kind of gently run it through there. Get whatever's in there out. Which I probably don't need to do, but I'll do it for the sake of doing it. There we go. Or you can get like I said, get that kit that has all the crap in it, and one of the tubes will be a nut, and this is going to sound a little on the edge, but a little nut grease, or like nut sauce. They actually have this stuff called Uncle Ben's nut sauce. It's almost like Vaseline. Is this it? This is the other brand, but this, you just put a tiny little dab on this little stick they provide, and you just kind of run it through the nut. Or option 3, which is another good option. My ass is hanging out. Oh, why did I put this on the fucking floor? You son of a bitch. Grab yourself a pencil. Get the lead, get any kind of pencil. The only downside to this is it looks a little grimy, but all you want to do is take your pencil and just kind of get some lead in there, or graphite, or whatever the hell they call this shit. And like I said, the only downside to this is it makes the nut look kind of dirty on the inside, and that's so that way the string doesn't bind up into the nut. Or you can do both if you want. Do both. More importantly, make sure you get the proper... Make sure the nut you got is cut correctly. If it's cut wrong and the strings are not sitting in there right, it's going to be horrible. It's not going to stay in tune. It's going to play like shit. I usually use this pencil technique. And then also, if you're using the pencil, or if you're using that little ointment crap, you also want to do it on... God damn it, why don't the phone show what... This is so stupid. Why does Apple do this? You see the little grooves here cut out in the bridge? I can't do this because I'm looking at the screen, but you want to just get a little in there with the pencil on each one, or just a tad bit of that Vaseline shit. A little dab in each one. And just wipe it in. So that way the string glides. If you got a Fender or different style bridge, same situation, it just looks different. Just put a little bit there. Got it? Good. I'm glad you got it. Oh, hi. How you doing? Nice to meet you. What's your name? My name is Billy Bob. Oh, look at chat. Say hi to everybody. Dun, da, da, da. Da, 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 da. All right. I didn't even get to do it. Let me do it. Hold on. Bear with me, folks. Option 4, leave it as it is and go do something productive. There you go, Marcus. Thank you for being here. You're adding so much to this stream. If you weren't here, I don't know what I would do. Yeah, do something productive, like sit and watch someone do something not productive, because that's really productive. You go, girl. You go. Dude, I'm fucking hungry. Angela! I need a bell. I need some food. I'm hungry. Oh, I need a break. I'm tired. All right. We got that. We did that. We did that. Now, some people will tell you that when you got the strings off of it, you want to go ahead and adjust your truss rod and straighten out your neck. And then when you put your strings on, readjust the neck. I don't do that. That just sounds like too much work. I take the strings off, put the strings on, and then check the neck. I don't bother doing that. Why would I want to adjust the neck straight so that when I put strings on, it's going to pull, it doesn't make any sense really. If you want to be completely safe and just be 100% certain that your truss rod is not going to move at all, which this is really anal if you want to do this, when you change strings, change one string at a time. So don't pull all the strings off. Take one string off, put the new one on, take another string off, and that way the neck will not move whatsoever. Not saying the neck's going to move now. It more than likely is not going to move. I'm pretty certain. But even if it does move, it's like a pubic hair. We are having ham, mac and cheese, potatoes, and rolls or muffins or bread or some shit like that. We're like white trash. We don't eat like sophisticated fancy foods. There you go. In Florida, you guys do guns. There you go. You guys clean guns. I clean guitars. I have this. I haven't cleaned it, but Then again, I've never really technically used it either. So, what do we got? I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something. You guys are rushing me. I don't like it. We're going to do the electronics, but I think I want to string it up first, right? Because those tuners are going to take a while because they're a pain in the ass. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Did that. I'm going to lube it up. Where? This is what I hate when I don't put shit back. There it is. Is this it? I need to use the camera to see if this is it. That is focus. Yeah, I'm shaky as hell. Too much caffeine. Yep, this is it. I like to do a combination of the pencil and the grease, because the way I see it, a nut can never not be, you know, too smooth, I guess. I don't know. Come on. And this is a hair bit, man. Put a little dab on a toothpick. Like, this shit should last you an eternity. But if you're not going to buy a kit and you're going to buy each thing individually, it's called Uncle Ben's Nut Sauce. It comes in like a syringe. And I think it's the same thing as this, but you get a very little amount. I'm just out of it right now, so I'm using this stuff. I normally never used this before, but I'm assuming it's the same shit, just a hell of a lot cheaper. I always hear the brand Lizard Spit. They have like cleaners and polish and shit. I always heard that's like the best shit, but I've never tried it. Because usually when you buy this shit, like the cleaners and the sprays and the oils and all that, that shit will last you an eternity. Because you don't do a setup like every, what? I don't know. For me, I usually do it whenever the weather changes or the seasons change. So maybe twice or 3 times a year. And then you're not even using a lot of it. So usually the first time you buy it, you'll never have to buy it again. Come on, you son of a bitch. It's like taking all the graphite or lead, or actually I don't even think it's lead anymore. I'm taking it all out. All right, there we go. Good? We're good. All right. Where's the cap at? We could do a whole show on me trying to find shit and me losing shit. Hold on. If I ever win a giveaway, you're going to ship it to Greece. There we go. I'm not sure when I haven't done giveaway. Oh, I did a giveaway last week, I guess. Smoking reefer. Carbon from a pencil. Lead does the same. Yes. I mean, well, it's supposed to be just as effective as lubricating the slot so that way the string doesn't stick. Because you don't want the string to stick inside of the nut. You want it to move freely. And if you don't have any type of lubrication or anything in the nut slots or on the bridge, the string can get like bound up in there, and then when you tune it and shit, it'll get stuck. So they recommend either pencil fucking lead, graphite shit, or the little lube or whatever the hell, you know. Put some KY on there. All right, now the fun part. Because I know these fucking tuning pegs or these locking tuners are going to be a bitch. We could string this bitch up probably like 4 hours in. And most guitars, if you got a new guitar, come standard usually with 10 gauge strings. Unless you got some kind of crazy guitar that's got 9s or 11s. But you usually want to change the strings with the same gauge you have. If you go up or down a gauge, sometimes you can get by, but if you're doing a major change, like from a 10 to a 12 gauge or something crazy like that, then you gotta get your nut slots cut and all the other shit, and that's a whole different ball game right there. I'm not, I haven't learned how to cut the nut slots yet. That's like a whole, that's like a talent, apparently, that I don't have yet. I had never had to do it, so that's why I've never learned it. But when you cut the nut slot, it's not about just cutting it straight. You got to cut the nut slot on the angle that the tuner is. So if it's like off to the side, you got to cut it off to the side. And you got to cut the right depth and this and that. Just too much. Come on, what the fuck is up with these strings? Are we doing this? I hate when you buy strings in a 3 or 6 pack because they put them all together like this and it's pain in the ass. Don't buy your strings like that. Buy them 1 pack each. Don't get the fucking family pack. And then also you got to sit here and kind of, okay, that's the fat one. That's that one. Dude, I'm like seriously hungry. I'm not diabetic. According to all blood work tests I've taken and everything else. But I swear to God, I'm diabetic. Like, I have every possible symptom of diabetes. But whenever I get my blood work done, or whatever you call it, AC, or I don't know what it's called, always comes back normal. But I always have these, like, times where if I feel like I need, like, some kind of food, or I need, like, some kind of sweet, like, candy or cookie or something, and I just start feeling very, like, I'm going to faint. And it happens, like, if I don't, like, let's say I just skip lunch or something like that, and I don't eat lunch, and it happens even more when I'm doing something, and if I don't, like, eat, I get, like, shaky and weak, and start to feel, like, really disoriented. There we go. Which sounds to me like your sugars are low or something like that, but I'm not diabetic. I don't know how, I don't understand it. How often do you change strings? They recommend, what is it? I don't know, actually. I guess it depends on how much you play your guitar. Some people could change their strings every week, some every 3 months. Me, probably every 3 months or so. Because even if you don't play the guitar, it's sitting there. And all the humidity and everything else, the strings will get all nasty and won't sound as good. Oh my God. I'm gonna have like a fucking diabetic meltdown in about a minute. That's hypoglycemic. Well, that's what I experience. I'm hypoglycemic. Low blood sugar mark is what you have. So what do I do in that situation? Eat sweets? I bought those. They have these chewables. They're glucose tablets, I guess. They're like chewable. What am I looking for? Hold on. Da-da. There we go. Wheat thins. There we go. Talk about healthy, right? You know you're fat when you're doing a guitar setup and it's so, like, physically demanding that your sugars drop. No, that I haven't had breakfast or lunch, and what? It's fucking 3 o'clock. So yeah, you can't be fucking severely overweight and not eat for that long and not feel okay. When I was younger, we would crop tobacco in the morning and cut nut sacks in the early afternoon, and around 5:30 the Mexicans would stop in to purchase the mountain oysters. What? What the hell is cutting nut sacks? Yeah, sometimes I go, I mean, not not a long time without eating, but, well, sometimes I'll wake up, I won't eat breakfast. I'll wake up at like 6 a.m., and I might not eat till 3 p.m. If I do something that's physically or mentally demanding, then that's when I get like, I'll feel like I'm about to pass out. I'll start shaking. I'll get dizzy, and then I feel like I'm about to drop. Like, oh shit, I'm gonna die, I think. And then I go into a panic, and I have a panic attack on top of it. So yeah, I guess that's hypoglycemia or whatever you call it. So I guess you could have that, not necessarily be diabetic, but still have, like, your sugars drop and shit. I didn't know that. I thought you had to be diabetic for that kind of shit to happen. Alright, what am I doing? Oh yeah, we're doing this. Ugh. Cutting baby pig's nuts off. Oh my god. Hog balls are mountain oil. Oh, okay. Now it makes sense. Don't they eat the testicles? They don't eat the actual sack. They eat the nuts, right? The testicles inside the sack? You're wasting good wire. You should rather start as a torpedo than wire you would have paid off. What the fuck is torpedo? I'm lost. Alright. Anyways, this is going to be the hard part for me, I think, because these fucking... I don't quite understand these locking tuners yet, even though I've had them for years. So I'm going to put the string in. We're going to turn this. No, it doesn't really turn because the string's in there, but we turn it, and then we... See, the problem with this is when you string a guitar, you shouldn't clip the ends until you're done, because you never know when you have to take the string off or change something. And if you clip the end off and you need to do something, you're fucked. The string's no good. But with these tuners, you kind of have to clip the end before you even tighten them, because they're such a pain in the ass. Another reason I don't like them. So we're going to clip it. I don't recommend doing this, though. There we go. All right, and then we got to take a screwdriver. Oh my god. Dude, I lose everything right when I set it down. And being blind as a bat, I know it's sitting right in front of my face. Oh, there it is, right in front of my face. All right, so you got to hold the top of the tuner while at the same time turning it, and that's when one of these comes in handy. Did it do it? Did it lock? Hopefully so. I hate these things. Alright, there we go. I guess it's not really that hard, but it's annoying. It's really annoying. Gonna go out later, Leo? Another thing you can use the exercise wire for: twist it around your scrotum, tie the end to the doorknob, and call Angela. Dude, what movie did I see where this dude... It was a weird-ass movie. Like, all kinds of weird shit, but one part of the movie, a dude would put a belt around his neck, I think, and put it around the doorknob when he was jerking off. I forgot how it worked. Some weird shit. Like, he would come to the edge of death when he was coming. Wasn't a porno. Regular old movie, but it was some kind of weird-ass... I don't know what the fuck the name of the movie was. I think what's-his-name was in it. No, he wasn't in it. How did it go, though? He put a belt around his neck. He masturbated, but he would tie the... I don't know how it went. Was David Harrington in it? I don't remember. Could promise you will set new YouTube record. If I do what? Put the wire around my nutsack? Movie is called Game Over, man. Is that what it is? Dude, I hope that's it, because I so badly want to watch that movie. I watched it when I was young, And because I forget everything about the movie, I can't find it. And if that's the name, dude, holy shit, I'll be so happy. I've always wanted to see that movie again. Just because I had no fucking clue, technically, like, what it was, who was in it, anything. And also make sure that when you... you don't have to worry about that, but I guess you do have to. Oh, you don't have to, but it makes for things to go a little bit smoother, so I guess I'll show you. Oh, wrong thing. There we go. When you restring, make sure you turn your tuning pegs so the hole for the string lines up straight. Like, for instance, like this. Don't have the hole coming off to the side and then feed the string in through the side and start it. Always having it lining up towards the nut like that. And then if you're curious, I guess, well, for those that are probably watching the replay that actually maybe play guitar and are curious how these things work and what makes them a big pain in the ass is, so you got to feed your string through and give it a little bit of a bend, and then, oh my god, dude, I just had them in my hand. There they are. Jesus. Cut the string, which you normally don't have to do until you're done. The point of a locking tuner is so you don't have to do the wraps around the... Anyways. Take a flathead or whatever, or coin, pop it in the top of this. Because remember, you can't turn this because there's a string in there and it just doesn't work. There's like a cam inside of there that locks as you turn it and hold it. Grab your little thing, pop it in, and in this case you could see, this is why I hate them, the cam is not locking. Oh my god. Oh, there we go. And I hate this because you can't really hold the string to know how tight it is. So you're like back and forth, back and forth. There we go. I think that's good, right? There we go. Number 3. I feel like we've been, you cut the strings too short. Wait, what? These are locking tuners, so the thing about locking tuners is they don't wrap around the post. They just, all you do is just pull them through and cut them. They don't need to be wrapped because the little cam inside there like grips onto the screw or the string. That's the point of locking tuners. They're supposed to make it a faster string change, but as you can see right now, it's not any faster for me anyways, because I'm special. But if these were normal locking tuners with the little lock on the back, this would be a piece of cake right now. You've got the right stuff. I have a tool like that for wire nut joints. What the fuck is a wire nut joint? All right. Please go smooth. Come on. You've got the right stuff. Oh, 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 come on. Don't do this to me, Billy Bob. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, Billy Bob. Don't do it. Don't do it, Billy Bob. No. I keep hitting the wrong thing. There we go. Need a camera guy. If anyone is out there interested in being a cameraman and would love to be my cameraman, I will pay you nothing. But you could tell all your friends and family that you personally know me. That'd be the return, I guess. Hit me up. Thank you. Oh yeah, you got a nice one. Oh. I never knew you were circumcised. Nice. I've never been with a circumcised guy before. Oh, you haven't? No. Dude, what the fuck did I do? How did I... Did I mention I hate these things? Probably not. I'll mention it one more time, though. I hate these things. Alright. Come on. I swear to you guys, it doesn't normally take me this long to restring something. It just... These tuners suck. And everything I do is like by feeling anyways. I don't have a fucking clue what I'm doing right now. So that way? Yep. I always forget. The direction of the string. Alright. Oh my god. Dude, this is a fucking pain in the ass. Whoever designed these should be hung. That's all I'm saying. Now it's not locking. Come on, man. What are you doing here? Lock. Don't give me this shit. We're live. We ain't got time for this. Today's not my day, folks. Oh, there we go. We got some locking action. Talking about the mother. That sounds in tune and beautiful, doesn't it? Are they standard pickups or these are standard humbuckers? Yes, no P90s. I had a P90 guitar. I love P90 pickups, but they're so noisy. And the more shit you have in a room, like lights and electric, like electrical shit, the noisier they are. They have noiseless P90s, but they suck. They're like single coils, kind of, but with the humbucker output, but they're just noisy. All right, we're almost done here, folks. Bear with me. Oh, I didn't cut that time. How did I do that without cutting it? Oh, I'm a genius. I guess I didn't have to cut the. I didn't have to cut the string. Come on with this. Where's the cutter at? Jesus. Can a guy do something for once? Ever poke your eye out with a guitar string? Ooh, man, I've never done that, but I can guarantee you that's got to be the most unpleasant thing in the world. By the time he fixes all the guitars, the strings will be stretched and he'll have to do it all over again. That is, you're right. I like to do this in Zoom. When I'm hanging out in Zoom and everyone's just chatting and chilling, this is like a fun little thing to do. I don't normally just, it's definitely not something you want to do. You definitely don't want to go live on YouTube and do this because you probably piss off a lot of people by how slow and irritating it is. But that's my job. I'm here to annoy people. And so far, I think I'm doing a damn good job because I keep losing my screwdriver. There we go. Can we do this? Can we do this? We can do it. All right, let's do it. Oh, I got to cut it. Should I cut it? You should cut it. Do you want to cut it? I don't want it, but I should. All right, let me cut it. All right, I will. Shut up. Come on, cut the damn thing. I feel like it's fucking... I feel like I'm watching, what's his name, restringing guitar. Who's that dude from Life Goes On? Corky. Is that Corky restringing his guitar? I think it is. Dude, he's been doing this for fucking 5 hours. Actually, only 4.5. See what happened? String popped out, and now I got to deal with this little tiny string to fit in there. Ugh. Life is like a box of chocolates. Wait, what is that supposed to mean? You never know what you're gonna get. I know what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get a blowjob from a crack whore. Alright, ready? Ready. It's not locking, is it? Nope, sure isn't. Nice. Oh, come on, man. There we go. Nice. Oh, shit. Oh, God. One more and we're done with these goddamn strings. And you might think, whoa, I can't wait till he's done with the strings. We're not done once the strings are on. Oh, no, sir, we're not. I heard Mr. Miyagi is heading your way egg hunting. He's dead, so I don't think he's headed anywhere. Gonna show my guy Tommy how you set up guitars. You should. He'll probably tell you like, wow, this motherfucker is slow as shit. I never said I was a professional, folks. Actually, I did say I was a professional. Come on, I hate the last high E string. It's the biggest bitch. It's so fucking tiny. And trying to find the hole is like threading a fucking needle. It's all in the feel for me with the fucking hole. Here we go. I find it? Did I get it? Did I get it? Did I get it? No, you didn't. God damn it. Shut that goddamn dog up, you son of a bitch. This shit's streaming live across the world to 98 countries and in 4 continents. What's a continent? I have no idea. Is it a part of a country? I think it's like an island. Is it an island? I think so. And yes, I talk to myself. It helps me function through the day. Try it sometimes. It's like, when you spend a lot of time with yourself at home alone, dude, talking to yourself is, I don't know, it just makes the day go by easier, better. Oh my god. Dude, we're going to be here for a fucking hour if I can't get this high E string through this goddamn hole. Oh. Call the National Guard. I got it. I'll be a goddamn son of a bitch. Congratulations. Thank you. How long did it take you? About 45 minutes. 45? Dude, that's a record for you. Usually you're at that for a good 2-3 hours. I know, ain't it? Wow, I'd really like to blow you. Wait, what? Where'd that come from? I don't know. I was just thinking about it and watching you restring the guitar, and I don't know. I want to suck it for some reason. Yeah, but I'm not gay, dude. I know, I'm not gay either, but you ever just, I don't know, just have that feeling like, I wonder what a dick tastes like. No, actually, I never had that feeling before. No, never? Nope, never once. Not even the slightest bit? Nope, not the slightest. Never thought about it? Nope, never thought about it. Okay, well, I'm sorry. So the answer is no, I guess? Yeah, the answer is no. What are you, fucking, are you gay? No, I'm not gay. I just want to try it. All right, well, I guess that makes you curious, right? Yeah, okay, well, not going to be curious with me. Because I'm not curious. And if I was, I'd let you know, but I'm not. Is there something wrong with being curious? Nope, go ahead. Everyone's got their thing. It's just not my thing. All right, that's fine. Are you pretty hung? Nope. So there's probably fucking 1-year-old kids out there with bigger dick than me. That's a bad, probably a bad exam, or a bad, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, I don't know what it means, but there's probably, I'm hung like a toy poodle. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to say I'm hung like a small child, because then that would mean I know what small children they look like. Even though I should, because I've had a son of my own. Here's an idea. How about you just stop while you're ahead? Because I have a feeling the deeper you go into this, the more you're going to open the hole and the closer you come to prison. You're right. I probably should keep my mouth shut. Yeah, you should. Just one of those things. By the way, where's the string in that? The who? Where did the end of the string go? I have not a fucking clue. It disappeared. Holy shit, it's gone, isn't it? Yep. I told you. Don't cut the fucking string first, you piece of shit, because shit like this will happen. But you want to be a hotshot, like YouTube celebrity, look at me. I could put a fucking string on a guitar. Let me go live and show everyone. Dude, a fucking goddamn kid with Down syndrome could do this probably quicker than you. You're a complete fool. You're an idiot. And you need to stop streaming and going live because you're wasting fucking bandwidth. This is crazy that YouTube would let someone like you go live and do shit like this. This is painful to watch, painful to listen to. I can't take it anymore. Now you're talking to yourself? Hey, I didn't say you had to listen. I just said watch. It's Easter. I ain't got shit to do. You should have something to do. But I don't. I'm not a big Easter guy. I just don't, you know. Unless I'm getting gifts, the holiday doesn't really pertain to me. And I don't really get gifts on Easter. Christmas, one of my funnest holidays. Funnest is not a word, but then again, I don't give a shit because everyone watching is just as illiterate as me. Ooh, that's a fucking bold statement right there, buddy. You better watch out what you say. Or what? What are you going to do? I ain't going to do shit. But you'll have fucking dudes like that one guy that wants to pay to see your dick knocking on your door. Oh. I hate to break your heart, but you can't knock on my door because I live in a tent. Come on! What the fuck is with this shit? These goddamn Japanese motherfuckers building these goddamn locking tuners. I'm tired of this shit. Who builds shit like this? Dude, that was racist as hell. No, it wasn't. They're built in Japan. Japanese people built them. What is racist about it? Oh, I don't know. It would have been racist if you left out a few letters. That's crazy, too, because you could say that Japanese guy, and it's totally normal, but you say, hey, the Jap over there, that is racist as shit. But the only difference is you left out 3 letters between Jap and Japanese. Like, how does it become racist when you just take out 3 letters? That makes no sense. 0 sense. Are you calling that guy a Jap? Well, he's Japanese, right? Yeah. But call him Japanese. Don't call him a Jap. Why not? It's just a shorter version of the word. You know what? I'm not telling you anything anymore. You do what you want. How's that? And when you got the fucking CIA and the DEA and the FDA knocking on your door, and you wonder why? That's why. Because you're running around saying shit like that. But I'm not even saying anything. The hell you ain't. Look at you. Now you're going crazy. You're talking to yourself while you're stringing a guitar, and you've been live for 4 hours doing this shit. And that's a beautiful sound right there. Look, that's got to be in tune. Oh, I hate these. Come on! I'm not even going to talk to my... I'm not even saying anything. You've got the... Woo! Everything is racist these days. Yeah, but some things just don't make sense, though. Like, I think people just say that's racist just because they want, because it doesn't make any sense. All right, strings are on. I wanted to know ages ago if you ever made your own guitar pedal. Seems a silly question now after seeing your soldering on the show. Hey, now my soldering's getting better. No, I've never done that. That's got to be hard to do. They sell like pedal kits, and they actually sell amp kits where all the components come in this like kit, and you solder everything together. But all those like little capacitors, there's like 100 different capacitors that you got to solder in a certain order. That is way too much work to do to build your own pedal. That, I would never fucking do that. That's for someone who has like, I guess, a lot of time on their hands, but Mr. Miyagi, I don't know what's happening, but I can't get hard for my girlfriend. I love her, she's good looking, I'm completely straight, but I can't get my penis hard. Mr. Miyagi, please help. Oh! Daniel-san. Ah, nice and hard now, Daniel-san. Yes. Oh, yes, Mr. Miyagi. Please, keep going. Oh! Somehow, Ralph Macchio turned into a Hispanic guy. I think I'm going crazy finally. I've lost it. Oh, we're on the wrong camera, too. No shit. Well, you missed it, because I just jerked off Ralph Macchio. So. Only God can help you. Let's see if we can hit in the hair. Let's see how well I am at hitting a note. Now, none of these strings are in tune, obviously. But let's see if I can hit notes. Here we go. Ready? That's a little low. We'll start high. Oh, God, that's hard. All right, next one. Next one. Next one. Oh, wow. That one's trying tricky. Oh. I can't do that. I can't do that one. Dude, I need to get a fucking life. Holy Jesus Christ. Alright, shut your mouth. And at the end, you should stab the guitar up and with a pen, bash it about, call it relic, and sell it for double the value. All right, shut up. Here we go. What's next, son? Oh, what we do, we kind of turn these up, tune them up. Not tune them up, but just tighten them up a little bit. Or actually, you know what? Better yet, let's just tune them up, even though it's not going to stay in tune. Best clip-on tuner ever. The little Peterson strobe tuner. Amazon. Get it? If you like the clip-on tuners, best one to get. How does a strobe tuner work, people might say, because people always make them seem like they're so hard and complicated to understand. I was the same way. I'm like, I'm never buying one because it's too complicated. But actually, it's not complicated at all. It's super simple. And I'm going to show you here. So you hit a string. And it's not like your typical tuner where like the meter like goes to the center. You want to tune it until all those moving, those two moving bars just stop moving. That's all you got to do. So That's pretty good. Right there. So that's how you use a strobe tuner. That's all. Let's do it. Not hard at all. Anyways, so what you want to do is just give your strings a rough tuning, because they're not gonna stay in tune, because the string's got to stretch. Bear with me, son. It's EADGBE, by the way. EAD. D. G. B. E. And never tune your guitar when it's laying down. If you stand, or if you want to tune your guitar while you're sitting it like this, the way you're playing, because if you lay it down, gravity and everything else is going to just make everything off. So that's off, but we're, slightly tuned. So what we're going to do now, this is where the string stretcher portion of this little wire snipper I was talking about comes in really handy. So it's a string winder, it's a clipper, and it's a string stretcher. When you put new strings on, if you don't stretch the strings, the guitar will go out of tune for like the next day. No matter what, the goddamn guitar will not stay in tune. That's because the strings are still stretching. So if you want to eliminate that process and just have it stay in tune immediately, you could stretch the strings out. Actually, you know what would be nice if they sold strings pre-stretched, but I don't think they do. And the way that works is you just clip the string. It's like a little C shape. You just kind of put the string in there, and you just pull it, and just run it up and down the string. Putting enough tension on it to where you hopefully don't break it, and if you're using locking tuners, you hope you don't pull it too much to where it pulls it out of the lock and you're back to square one again. This is a must step. If you don't have a string stretcher, just take your fingers and just go like this, but you definitely want to stretch the strings out. A must. People restring their guitar and they don't stretch the strings and they just like tune it and play it. I'm like, what are you doing? How? It's not going to stay in tune but for like 3 seconds. And I usually sit here and do this for like fucking 10 minutes. I want to make sure I'm not going to do it now for 10 minutes, but I just want to make sure these motherfuckers are stretched and that they're seated in place. The only thing I don't like about string stretchers, I get kind of worried about, is I always think the string is grinding through the plastic on here. And it looks like it actually is. Leaving plastic residue like inside the string. But I have a remedy for that also, which I'll show you in a second. So, do this. You like to kiss. Yeah. Happy Easter, everyone. Not sure what's more sad, watching this or listening to Nickelback. Holy Jesus! Damn, this motherfucker's going deep. I hope the Easter Bunny fucking shits in your bed tonight. That's all I'm saying. So what's worse than watching paint dry on a wall? Watching someone stretch strings. And hopefully not break a string. Because if I break a string doing this, I'm going to slap somebody in chat. That's all I'm saying. I wonder if it... Hold on. Never thought of this. Can I use this as like the nut? Oh, that's awesome. It's like a slide. Oh, no. Oh, I thought I broke it. Holy Jesus. All right. So, we're stretching these motherfuckers good. When you stretch them, take your finger and kind of bend the strings down here. Move your fucking phone. Give a push on the strings behind the nut so they kind of, if there's anything like not seated perfectly back there, or if you got a string that's popped out of the nut, like in this instance, we got, what the fuck is the other? Oh, no. Did I just break a string? Oh, no, I didn't. There it is. Holy shit. I almost shit my pants. I'm like, I'm not going through this shit again. There we go. Oh, good. All right. So, kind of press them down just so they kind of all get seated. Do the same thing over here at the bridge. Kind of give them a little bit of a push. There we go. A little bit of that. Kind of get things going. And then tune it again. This one is tuned E flat. Oh, god damn. What? What are your favorite bands to play on guitar? Please don't say Nickelback. Dude, Nickelback. What is with that? I think people hate on Nickelback just because it's like the trendy thing to do. Playing Nickelback songs actually on guitar are pretty awesome because they got some pretty cool songs and pretty, like, they got some really good like hooks and riffs and shit to their songs. So a lot of their songs are actually a lot of fun to play. They're not like boring ass riffs. They got like and they tune down to like a whole step. So you think like death metal and shit like that, how they tune down their guitars really low. Nickelback tunes down to like C. They tune down. You would never think listening to their guitars that they're low, but they tune down super low. Their shit's fun to play. But your typical stuff. Like I like to learn like fun songs, I guess. I like to learn songs that I have fun playing. Sometimes I'll learn a song just because it's hard. How can I put it? Like, I'll learn a song if it's hard, but sometimes I'll get kind of thrown off because it's not as rewarding if it takes forever to learn it. I prefer to learn, like, songs that are fun. And then I'd more like to have fun and, you know, jam than be technical and learning all, like, oh, the scale of this and the scale of that. Like, I don't do all that shit. Is dinner done?
Yep.
Holy jeez, I've been live that long? I'm going to come eat up there. Are you bringing it down?
Yeah.
Oh.
I want you to try the mac and cheese, though.
Is it hot?
No.
Damn, that's good as hell.
That was with our cheese.
Oh, was it? Use that whole brick?
No.
Oh.
Velveeta and our cheese.
God damn, that's good. Can you feed me during the show? You don't gotta feed me anymore. I'm good. What is that? Oh. What are you doing? Bringing it up?
What do you want me to do?
Yeah, bring it upstairs. I'll come eat in 1 minute. Oh, thank God we're on a different camera. You guys can't see her. You guys didn't see me eat that. All right, last couple of things real quick, and then we'll wrap it up. you want to check. I feel like we're at the end of this. There should be a part 2, I think. We really should do a part 2 of this. Because there's a lot more I want to show you guys. You know what? We're going to do a part 2. Because there's intonation. There's pickup height. There's adjusting the neck. There's lubing up the electronics. There's cleaning the pots. There's a bunch of other shit I want to show you guys. And I have, I think, 2 other guitars I still got to do. So what I can do is I'll probably finish this later, but like tomorrow or one day during this week, I can do my guitar up to this point and then go live again and do a part 2, because there's like another hour of shit I want to show. So I don't want to, I got dinner ready and it's Easter, and I don't want to put anyone through another hour of this. But yeah, there will be a part 2, and in part 2 we'll show everyone how to do the remaining stuff. Like the height on here. Doesn't sound like it's gonna need to be, usually what you do is you fret the 15th fret, the 1st fret with a capo, whatever you want to call it, and then tap it around the 7th or 8th, but we do it differently. I'll show you how to do it when we do the video. If there's a slight hair gap right there, when you're holding down the 15th and the 1st, then you're good. If there's no gap, you got to adjust the neck. If there's a huge gap, you got to adjust the neck. If there's just a little cutting hair of a gap, you're perfect. That's a good way to tell. Intonation is where the string is going to be in tune, open, and at the 12th fret. So when you tune your guitar, if you hit it and it's in tune, you go to the 12th fret or 12th fret harmonic, it should be in tune. If it's not in tune, that's intonation that we need to adjust down here, which we'll do. Pickup height, we'll talk about that. These are already set, but I'll show you what that is. String height, that's preference. We'll talk about that. And then opening up the back plate right there and just giving everything a nice cleaning. We're going to do that also in the next one. Right? Right. Are we in tune? I'm not a finger player. I'm a pick player. Is it even in? Let's see if it's set up to where I got. Oh, everything is everywhere. Dude, it's gonna suck cleaning all this shit up. Or is it in? Is it? And then what you want to do is just take each string. Make sure it's. If you hear that, then you know we got a problem we got to fix. But everything's good. Yep, I think we're good. A lot of tune still. Yep, out of tune. Gotta stretch them strings, son. And the fucking light is blinding me. Dude, what the fuck is up with this thing? What is it doing? Why is this all off? What the fuck happened? I must have hit a button. Oh shit, I think I hit a button on this thing. Hold on. Here we go. The only thing about that clip-on tuner, it's got 3 buttons on the top. If you start hitting buttons, it starts changing settings. And I obviously must have changed the whatever it's called, the frequency or whatever. So the tuning was way off. Holy shit! Now it's. Good. Oh, it's the last fret, that's why. We're good. A little rough right there. Oh, God, no. No. Got anything clean? We'll see you guys. It's been fun. Merry Christmas. There will be a part 2 because we have more to do. So thanks for hanging out. It's Easter. Happy Easter. And this has been like a 4-hour show. Holy Jesus. Good night. Merry Christmas. Look for the right screen this time, dum-dum. That's not it. That's it. There we go. Howdy-ho, neighbors. Howdy-ho.